Welcome back to another video. Today, as you can see from the title, I have a story time, and I know you guys love my story times. I love making them because I just feel like you guys find them really funny. And then this shit, nomás me pasa a mí. Yo pienso que, I get in some weird ass situations sometimes that I'm like, I don't know how I ended up there, but now I get to make them into story times. So yeah, if you guys are not subscribed yet, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications for future updates. And yeah, I think with that, we're gonna get into this video. Okay guys, so I know a lot of you have been asking like, hey, what happened to your micheladas? Like, that was like your signature thing to do. And honestly, I don't even know. Like, I haven't been drinking them because you guys already know that I've been like on my keto diet, and even before this I wasn't drinking them because I mean, you guys already know clamato and all that stuff has extra calories that we really don't need. And yo siempre me he cuidado, like I've always took care of my body, you know. I've always like tried to just not intake the extra calories that I don't have to. So today I did want to drink a beer with you guys. It doesn't have clamato in there because, like I said, I can't be drinking that right now, but I did put a little tiny bit of tajin. It says it doesn't have any sugar, but I don't know, I feel like it kind of does. I don't know, for some reason I feel like it does. And so I decided to add a little bit. And then I'm drinking my Michelob, the new ones. I think they're the gold, I don't know, but they're the new Michelob beers, and they only have like two point, I don't know how many carbs, and they're less than the other ones. So yeah, I actually really like this beer. So salud. And yeah, let's get into this story time. So this story time happened when I was working, where was I working? Oh, I was working at La Cruzal. Okay, so let me just give you guys a picture of how everything went there. So you guys already know that that was like the worst job I ever had, and not worst as in what I did as for like as my job, what my job was. Just the people that were there were very toxic people, and it was just kind of like a drag to go to work just because it was just a bad atmosphere. It was like you could feel it in the air, always some kind of tension. It was just not comfortable to go to work, and you know, I would dread going to work basically. So there in Curaçao, as many of you guys know, if you don't know, if you're new to my channel, what I would do is I was like a skincare, I would help out, I would sell, basically selling was like my job, but I would do like skincare. So I would sell skincare products, and the skincare line, the owner of the line also had a makeup brand, like a makeup line. The makeup was, honestly, it was natural makeup. It was not organic, but it was still not like super high quality or, you know, anywhere near that. So obviously you're not gonna get the same pigmentation, nothing like that. So it was like the makeup line was like whatever, you know. I remember that I would have to work weekends, so I remember obviously it was like a Saturday or Sunday. I think it was like a Saturday, and this lady walks in, and bomb. This lady walks in her 40s, reaching her 50s already, but she was one of those ladies como que se veía media creidita, you know. Like, she walked in and she was like, you know, and she was like, okay. Honestly, I was just there like waiting on people, because literally, you guys, we had to go hunt people down because we barely got people in the store. So to be able to like sell $300 sets of skincare to them, it was kind of difficult, especially because the brand was not very like known. So I was just standing there like waiting on people to come, and you know, we couldn't be on our phones, so we were just watching out. There was a different brands that would stand next to me, like different people would work in different little stations. You had your own little space, but you were literally next to another person. Kind of like Macy's, how they have like people working like in little stations, just like that. So you know, I wasn't paying attention to what the girl was doing, you know, next to me, and she comes over and she's like, hey, do you want to do makeup? And I had just got out of makeup school, so I was still going to makeup school when I was there at the, actually, yeah, oh no, yeah, I had just finished makeup school, and then right after I finished makeup school, I got an interview with the owner of that brand, which she's so nice to me. I'm so grateful for her. That's the reason why I'm not mentioning her name. So she interviewed me, I got the job, and that was like my first experience with like makeup and sales with to do with makeup or skincare. So, you know, I was fairly new to the game, to the makeup industry, and to, yeah, so, you know, I wasn't the best makeup artist, you know, but I thought I did a good job. I had a lot of confidence. Going to Ruby's Makeup Academy, if you guys didn't know, I went there. Actually gave me the boost that I needed, because thanks to that, I was able to go to interviews. I would have never done that because I just felt like I don't know any of the things, you know, I don't know how to really apply makeup. Like, I think I have an idea, but that just gave me the confidence that I needed to go apply and to do, you know, different things. So I had went to a lot of different interviews, but I had got the job there. So I was pretty happy about that at first. And then, so yeah, so just keep that in mind. I was just barely, like, I don't think I was working on clients yet. Was I? I think I was doing like here and there, but I was not doing like anything. I wasn't making it my priority. Just because I still wanted the extra practice. So I would do like my friends' makeup, or, you know, I would practice on my friends. I wouldn't really charge them because I knew that obviously, you know, my job was, I didn't do like the best job in the world. So this lady walks in and she's like, hey, like, I don't know how, she told a girl, I guess, next to me. And she was like, hey, she would speak Spanish, right? Because there's a lot of people that speak Spanish in La Cruz. I was at a Latin store. And she's like, sí, me quiero maquillar. I want to do my makeup. I guess she told her. And the girl was like, oh, okay, yeah. The girl told me that she was about to low-key do it for her, just so she could get a little extra buck. But she's like, nah, like, I just, you know, I wanted to tell you. So I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, thank you for that, because I was getting paid. Like, I was working, plus I was getting paid because it was slow. So I could get in trouble for that, but I did it anyways. So it was very slow. So they're like, yeah, just go for it, like, just work, you know. So I was like, okay, fine. I was gonna get my extra like $50, you know, like, that's how much I was gonna charge her, $50 for the makeup. So then she sits down, you know, and she just, like, right off the bat, she tells me, she's like, so I went to MAC twice and they fucked up both times. So I hope you do a good job, you guys. And so right away I felt the freaking pressure. Like, I was like, what? Because I'm like, oh my god, like, she's telling me she went to MAC twice, she didn't like it, she's here at La Croissant. Like, what made her think that? I don't know. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I gotta suck it up. I keep in mind, you guys, obviously I'm going to a job where I don't do this at all. So even if we did have to do makeup on people, we would use the makeup that we had there. But for the most part, it was just like a little eyeshadow here, a little eyeshadow there. If they did tell me, oh, hey, like, I want a makeup appointment, like, they would tell me in advance, I would take my stuff. Like, I would just kind of hide it a little bit, but I would take my own foundation and things like I would use on clients, you know. Like I said, this lady just went in the store and she asked for makeup. So I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I started doing her makeup and I'm like, okay, like, I started talking to her, and right away, like, she gave me a bad taste because, like, she was kind of like, I don't want to speak to you like that, you know. And I don't know, but when you do makeup or when you do any type of service to anyone, I feel like you have to make conversation, you know. So I was just trying to, like, conversate with her, like, trying to bring up, like, oh, tiene hijos, like, do you have kids, you know, trying to be like, what else can we relate on, because she was an older lady. So I was asking about her kids, you know. She was like, yeah, but this and that, you know, just whatever, being negative. So you know, I just prefer not to like speak to her. I was just doing her makeup, and I'm like, okay, pues, what are you gonna want for your makeup? You know, like, what look are you going for? Because I knew that in my head. I was like, okay, you're a little picky. I can see that. So let me just ask you. I asked anyways to give me an idea, but I asked her more specifically because usually people will be like, okay, I want something very glam, very like my eyes like this, a certain way. Or show me a picture or something and I'll get an idea of what they want. And she's like, quiero un smoky eye. I want a smoky eye, but I don't want it to look too harsh. So when she said that, I was like, okay, you want a smoky eye. But she basically didn't want it to look muy pesado. She didn't want a smoky eye to look dramatic, you know, and we all know that smoky eyes are obviously very dramatic. No matter how you do them, a smoky eye will most likely be very dramatic, right? And so I was like, okay, pues since you don't want it dramatic, I'm not gonna do black. I'm gonna do a brown smoky eye, okay? She was like, no, 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 no. I want it black. I want a black smoky eye. So there I go. And I'm like, all right, she wants a black smoky eye, so let me just do this black smoky eye on her, because luego después de estar chingando. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do the black smoky eye on you. So I started, you know, doing her makeup, and we had brand. It was Elizabeth Arden, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried Elizabeth Arden foundation, but it's really like pink undertone, and it also oxidizes. So it oxidizes very quickly, and it makes you look like on a pinkier shade. So I was kind of like asking the girls, I was like, hey, like, go bring me a foundation, because like help me choose it, because you know I was busy with her. So they were helping me. They brought me like 3 different ones. We couldn't get the freaking shade. Like, she was too dark, and Elizabeth Arden had up to like a certain shade. She went from like a certain shade and then just a really dark one. So I was like, okay, let me just mix them together. But the undertone made it look like kind of ashy. So I was just like panicking crazy, and I was like, fuck, this lady, you know, se va a enojar. This whole time I'm not showing her any mirror, and I'm like, hell no. Usually I'll give like my clients like a little mirror, you know, and I'm like, okay, like, let me know, does that look okay? Do you want me to add something else? We all know that eyelashes make a big difference, you know, and obviously I didn't have eyelashes on me, like, you know. Whenever we would do makeup there, I would just I would bring my lashes, because I knew. Or I would tell the girls like, hey, bring your eyelashes, and I would have like eyelash glue, you know. But I would like rarely carry eyelashes. So I was like, you know, I don't have any. She's like, it's okay, I have some. So she brings these crusty ass MAC lashes, and you guys know when it gets like really old, which I'm guilty of that. Sometimes when the glue gets too stuck on them that you can't take it off no more, and they're just really crusty. That's how they were. They were like extreme though. Like, I was even taking off the glue. Like, she didn't even try taking off the glue. So then I was like, okay, like, I guess I can put it on. Like, I can put them on. So I'm done, and I'm like, okay, you want to go look in the mirror? She's like, she went to look in the mirror, and she's like, oh my god, you didn't add eyeliner. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, I really, honestly, to be completely honest, I don't add eyeliner to smoky eyes, just because I find it very pointless to add eyeliner to something that's already like, you're like this with black. So I mean, some people like adding eyeliner, and that's completely up to them, but I just don't find it like necessary, you know. So I didn't add eyeliner, because I'm like, for what? So she's like, no, you didn't add eyeliner. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I could add eyeliner, you know. So there I go. And we had like these eyeliners that you would have to get, like, it came with a little brush that you would have to dip in there, and just the brush was just like horrible. The quality of the liner was horrible. So basically the liner came out very crooked, and I was already like, it had already been, I honestly took my time on the lady, because I was like, she's about to be super mad. So I was like blending her eyeshadow very nicely, you know, and everything. We didn't have primer. We didn't have anything basically. Like, we had eyeshadows, not very pigmented. We did actually have primer, but it was not, like I said, her main focus was not makeup, so it was just very like makeup, you know, and it was not the best. So obviously the makeup is not going to be the best application. So yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it came out a little ugly. And she looked in the mirror, and she just was like, oh my god, I have to go in a little bit, and you can't fix my liner because it was kind of like crooked. I at the end of the, like, yeah, I fixed it in the end. Like, I fixed it. Everybody was like, all the girls were like helping me, and yeah, we like fixed it. And I was already super hungry because I decided to not take my lunch to help the lady. So I was already like, on top of it, I was already super irritated, and I was like, just whatever, like, I don't even want your money no more. Like, I just wanted to leave to lunch to eat something, because I'm the type of person that gets grouchy when they don't eat. So finally, like, this lady just, I don't know, she just ended up leaving. She did pay me my $50, and she was mad though. Like, she paid me, and she was like, here. And I was like, I mean, I don't care, at least you paid me for my time. I don't know, I don't feel like you walk into a place, it's like if I walked into the 99-cent store and then I asked someone to do my makeup from there, or I took my makeup to someone to do my makeup from, like, with the 99-cent store makeup, and tell them to look like flawless. That's impossible, you know. And it's like, you can only do so much. Like, you really cannot work with things that are not the quality that she wanted them to be, you know. And right off the bat, when she said that she was unsatisfied with MAC makeup and the makeup artist there twice, that's when I knew that she was gonna give me a hard time. So I kind of didn't, like, it's not like I didn't have faith in myself, but I just kind of like expected it from this lady, because I was like, she's not gonna be satisfied. She's not like ever gonna be satisfied, because whatever she has in her mind of what look she wants, I don't know what, maybe she thinks that and a smoky eye is something else, but whatever she has in her mind is not what people are doing, because she doesn't maybe explain herself right, or I don't know what the case might have been with her. But yeah, she was unsatisfied for the third time, or I don't know how many times, because that lady looked like she was just mad. So yeah, she ended up leaving. She was like, at the end of the day, because I was like giving her attitude in the end, because she was kind of like giving me attitude, you know. And I was like, I told her, I'm like, ¿Qué quiere que haga? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, you should have told me so I could bring my makeup, or so we can be prepared for this, you know. And she kind of like understood, because I was like, do you think that this is like my makeup, or what kind of quality do you think this is? And yeah, like, she noticed that I was kind of like trying to work with her, but I kind of got frustrated, you know. And yeah, like, in the end, she was like, all right. And she's like, yeah, she even said thank you, because she wanted something very dramatic. She wanted a smoky eye, a black smoky eye, and on top of that, she wanted a red lipstick. So that was just kind of extremely dramatic, especially for older people, because older people obviously have different texture on their skin, and some things look a little too harsh on them. And you know, I tried letting her know, but she was just, yeah, no, I want this, no, I want this. So I was like, you know, I gave you what you wanted, but you don't like it, so that's on you. But yeah, you guys, I know this is crazy, but that was my only time that I have ever got anyone to tell me that they don't like my makeup. And I still do freelance. If you guys are interested, you guys can hit me up if you're ever in Vegas. Yeah, we can set something up and you guys can get your makeup done by me. I do still freelance. I just don't announce it as much. But yeah, if you're ever interested, you know, I'm willing to do it. And yeah, I think that was literally my only time that somebody complained. Everybody usually loves my makeup, and yeah, you guys, that shit happened and it's crazy, but I mean, I guess people are just picky. And let me know if you have ever had something similar happen to you, or if someone has messed up your makeup. Let me know, because that's so interesting. I've never actually got my makeup done. I only got it done one time for my quinceañera, and that's it. But I mean, I liked it because since I didn't really wear makeup back then, it was something like different. You know how the first time you wear a little bit of makeup, you feel like I look so cute. Thank you all so much for watching my video. Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and check out my online boutique. I will have new arrivals. This is part of one of the new arrivals. I am planning a try-on haul for you guys, but let me just tell you that I freaking ordered something last Tuesday from a company. I checked up on it on Thursday and they're like, yep, it's ready, que no sé qué. Tell me why that shit was not even ready, because she's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, we haven't even got the pants yet. They're not gonna arrive until the 27th. So I'm over here, like, today I called and I asked them, because I'm like, it's already been a while, like, you know, for them to take that long. So she ended up telling me the truth, that they're not gonna ship out until the 27th, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, like, you have to cancel it, and like, I'm sorry, I can't wait till the 27th. So I ended up ordering something else. I'm still waiting on that order. I have ordered previously from this company, so it should be pretty quick shipping. But yeah, you guys, that's the only thing that I'm waiting on. I already got the other packages. I have a lot of cute things. If you guys don't know, I do have an online store, and it's clothing, and we also have another store which is coffee beans. If you guys don't like shopping online for clothes or something, we do have coffee beans, and they are delicious. I promise you that you're not gonna regret buying coffee beans. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video once again, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.